Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to do an energy read for those who are on a soul-to-soul, twin flame journey back to each other to reunite in unconditional love. And so these are the Sandra and Taylor energy deck, and also I'm using the Universe Has Your Back for some guidance, and also the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. These are the cards. So so down the left hand side is what the divine counterpart is thinking, what's in their head, what's in their heart, what they're wanting, and then also on our side what we're thinking, feeling, wanting, and also through the middle. So I can tell you straight away, this week might feel a little bit of a stormy week, let's say. So let's have a look. So basically what is on their mind is about wanting to be able to speak up, wanting to be able to speak the truth. So very much about expansion of the throat chakra. This is also the whole energy of the overall reading is about walking away from things. So this is closing the gate on the past, moving into more unconditional love, moving through always, you know, we're constantly on this journey of moving more and more into unconditional love, which means leaving things behind. And so because there is this sense of throat chakra, you know, being much more wanting to speak up, wanting to come forward, wanting to be able to express love, basically. Because then what is, so that's what's on their mind. What's at the heart of them is this wanting to have all the doorways open to love, right? So wanting to see a way forward. And because there is at the moment, you know, it's like what they're thinking about is thinking, I want to be able to express my love. I want all doorways to open up to my love path. This is number 6. And then because at the moment the heart of them is trapped in the eye of the storm, because the heart is saying, I want to be on my pathway to love. I want to be in the light. And that because they're in this sense of having to walk away from things, it's creating storminess inside. And so the key thing for them is about what they're being guided to is about, you know, just taking it easy, right? Letting the influx of energies that are coming in. This is all saying, look, there is such a huge amount of love and light, high vibration energy that is coming in at the moment. And that high vibration, divine love energy is creating some storminess and unrest inside. And that's why, because they're taking on more and more and more light. As are you. So if if you're watching this video, then you're woken up to the journey and you're very aware that that's the whole part of this process, is to take on more light, to be an anchor of light on the planet, to be a crystalline pillar of light, to help open up doorways, right? So that's why there is this storminess inside, because it's creating friction in other areas of their life. Because look at this, the guidance there. So what they're wanting is no longer to deceive their soul. I am the dreamer of my dream, right? So this is saying, you know, they want to follow the dream. They want to be living the life of their dreams. And because they're not at the moment, it's making them feel left out, right? It's making them feel grey inside. Look at this. You know, they want to be out of the storm. They don't want to feel grey in their own life. They want to walk away from things that are no longer giving them happiness. And so they're wanting to close the door on the past. They want to have the dream, basically. And so so very much so about, and it's all because they're coming more and more into their truth, right? And because of that, they're becoming more and more wanting to live authentically and to be able to speak their truth, which is creating all of the unease in other areas of their life because they want to follow the dream. So for us then, it's about what are we thinking about? And we are literally thinking about the dream, them. 11, you know, it's the cornucopia, it's the dreams coming true, it's the light, it's the transformation, it is everything, you know, basically wanting to have the dream come true. Okay, so the mirroring between what they are wanting and what we're thinking is exactly the same. Dreams coming true. And what we are wanting at the heart of us then, again, extreme, you know, this is why this is a real warning for this week, is that there will be this pull of the heart, you know, this week, because they're feeling unease inside. We have this feeling of being in the shadow as well, because we're creating change, don't want to be trapped into the old life. You know, the masks are off, we want to move forward. And because we're, you know, there is that sense of I'm still chained to my old life. I want to be this angel of love, you know. We're here holding the crystal, the rose quartz crystal, to our hearts. And because we're here holding that rose quartz crystal, there is this, you know, this feeling of, I mean, the mirroring is crazy this week, right? Crazy, crazy. It's saying they've got the storminess in the heart. We've got this feeling of the masks are off, but we still feel chained. You know, what can we do? This what can we do feeling. How is this going to happen? What can we do to make this better? Because at the heart of us, then, these are the two energies between us and them. You know, them, they're saying, I want all doorways to open up. For us, it's like, which way am I going to go? Right? It's exactly the same. Because behind every door here is light. Behind each way here, there is butterflies and transformation. The way forward is the tree of life. It's number 8. It's eternity. This is number 6, which is love and basically flow and harmony. You know, the 8 is infinity. So this is basically saying, look, it's okay. You can let that feeling go, or be aware of this feeling. If you're feeling that this week, about feeling some unease inside, it's because we're totally mirroring each other. Because there is this like real desire to walk away from things that we can't, you know, that no longer are filling our highest purpose, right? And so because of that, you know, there is this, which direction am I going? I don't know. But actually, I know that I don't want to feel chained to my old life. Because then what we're wanting is this, look at this, the anxiety to go, right? To the change to happen, the new beginnings to come in, the storm to pass. Look, it's even a storm out here, right? So again, insane mirroring. And the message from the universe is really clear. It's saying energy flows where my intention goes. So this is why I'm sharing this reading, because it is really clear about saying, look, you have the potential this week to feel unrest inside and to feel very anxious about the situation. But what this is saying is, look, make sure you flow your energy into the intent to spread love, to be this love, right? Because, you know, what this is showing is it's all here. The cornucopia is here. The, you know, in order to do that, take a moment to go within. Take 10 deep breaths and just remember you're taking on more and more light. Because at the moment there is, you know, the overall energy around the whole thing is about abundance. Is about being supported by the Trinity, the third energy. It is knowing that, look, everything is going to be okay. It's all going to be worked out. You know, the grounding energy for, you know, this sense of walking away, you know, wanting to have all doorways open up. But underneath it all is this financial constraints and practical things holding things back at the moment. Because, you know, this is also number 4. This is about foundations. So all of the time at the moment, it is you are creating the strong foundations for yourself, you know, using the flow of the universe to create abundance in your life in all areas. And with that, you're creating really strong foundations. So if you are feeling, and look at that, right underneath it is the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster, taking the leap of faith. You might not know at the moment how it's going to happen, but you have to believe, look at this, you will be victorious in this. And so it is about saying, you know, the guidance is really strong. It's saying, look, there is a high propensity to feel quite anxious this week. but it's saying be really careful. Take a moment to know that actually when you choose love, you learn through love. I choose to learn through love. That's the overall guidance from the universe this week. And because there is, you know, the mirroring, as you can see, is massive. It's basically because they are feeling they want to follow their dreams. And in order to do that, they're wanting to speak their truths and be able to follow their dreams. And because they're not able to do that at the moment, there is this sense of storminess inside. Because they feel storminess inside, we are reflecting that by feeling this sense. Look at that, the mirroring there. You know, they're feeling stormy inside. We're feeling that we're still attached to old situations. This is old beliefs as well. This is the old, you know, doubts and fears creeping in about, is this ever going to happen? Is the change in my life going to happen in order for us to come together? And what the universe is saying is make sure that you focus your intent on what you want to happen, because that will really easily shift you from the space of being anxious to trusting that love will win. So, and ultimately, after it was the doorway to romance card. So it's basically saying, look, the doorway has been opened. The heart expansion is happening. It's double three. Double three is the Ascended Masters supporting your journey back together. So it's trusting, because at the moment you are creating strong foundations for a very blissful rainbow family. All right, well, I hope that helps, but a big warning to say if there could be some anxiety coming up this week, there could be some feeling trapped, and remember to flow that energy where you want it to go. Flow the energy towards the rainbow, to really creating the life of your dreams, because that is what the universe is wanting to say. I choose to learn through love, and I am the dreamer of my dream. All right, I hope that helps. If you want to have a reading, all details in the link. I'm doing a special package at the moment of $60 for 3 sessions and a channeled letter. So that's 3 sessions and a channeled letter for only $60. It's a special package to help people at the moment. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.